Well, Ron's always has more than one thing going on at one time, and it's good for him. I think it keeps him interested in the game, and it keeps him involved in the community. And the one thing about him is he doesn't want to be bored. He won't bore you, that's for sure. But his activity on the court is much more comfortable in what he knows and how to get around on the court with us. Much more comfortable in his role.
What do you think about him raffling off the championship ring?
That's pretty interesting. Well, I think he's much more comfortable on the floor, knowing what he can do and where he's going to be and where his shots are going to come from. So I think he's much quicker to step into his shots, not so hesitant to make a play out of it.
About how Ron wanted to get that ring so badly. Now he's got it, and now he's giving it up. Are you surprised the way he's doing this?
Well, I've known Ron for a long time. You never know what to expect. But Ron's always going to do what's in his heart. Winning the championship, you won't never forget it. The ring could be considered something materialistic. You know what I'm saying? And that's not important to Ron.
Well, aside from giving away the ring, or it's going to a good cause, and he's doing a lot of work, with mental health.
Yeah,
as far as the stuff that he's doing off the court, what's changed about him? You don't mind telling me since he's been a Laker off the court?
Ron's off the court process he's been going through it for a long time, and he's definitely different and a lot more mature. But we all are. And that's something that comes with age and understanding our position, being professional and so on and so on. We're all grown off the court, as men, not just Ron.
That being said, how big is the difference? Not necessarily Ron as a person, but last year he comes in and this could be an intimidating culture to fit into. A year later, how different is he going into this year with you and the team?
I don't know. I don't know if there's that much difference. We love playing with each other. Experience and going through some things. Of course, he's more comfortable on and off the court. It's not so much different, man. We're trying to do the same thing at the end of the day.
Lamar, there was so much. Ron was so obsessed is the right word, but winning the championship last year. Did it surprise you at all that he's interested in raffling off his ring?
But he's doing it, for a charity or for a good cause. Ron at this point doesn't surprise me. It's always been really spontaneous. And I think he's doing it for a good cause, so I think that's what should be talked about,
Yeah. You mentioned during your exit interview, you mentioned during your exit interview about how during the finals it looked like Ron was getting into a rhythm, and you remarked that you'd kind of be interested to see how that translated into this season. What have you seen so far as that being able to?
He knows where he's going to gets his shot from, and he just knows the offense. He know how to create his own shot out of the offense. I just think he'd be a lot more comfortable, night to night.
I know you're happy about your fifth, but I also know you're extremely happy because Ron's getting his first now.
Yeah, that was really such a special part of our accomplishment as a team last year. Seeing just the commitment and the passion that he played the game with, and how bad he wanted to be here and a part of this team, and the sacrifice he made to join the team a season ago, and rightly or wrongly, basically said if we don't win, it's his fault before the season even started. So we didn't want him to have to make that decision, so we just went ahead and won anyway. And hopefully we'll keep our new guys from making any of those decisions this year. Let's go out and do our best, and we'll try and win another one.
What's your reaction when you heard that he was planning to raffle off his ring?
Well, first I wanted to find out if that was actually true. These days it's tough to know whether or not things that are printed or said are actually the real deal. But once I found out, he really was committed to doing it, I don't know if I was really surprised per se. Right. It's just Ron is a guy that he almost enjoys you know, bringing joy to other people and just doing little random acts of kindness and things that just for the conversation piece of it. You know, he just likes to do those type of things. And, you know, I guess the story goes, I guess I'm probably not verbatim, but basically he wanted to create a situation where, you know, he wanted to be as hungry or more hungry to win another one as he was to win the first one. So he figured, let me give away the first one and then I'll be hungry to get another one. And, you know, it makes sense when you really think about it. I mean, I won't be doing it, but I mean, it makes sense.